welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing great. And in this video, we will be going through the process of installing Ubuntu Linux, which is a Debian-based Linux on your Vmware Workstation. So first thing first, what you need. So you need the Vmware Workstation installed in your system. If you don't have the VMware Workstation, I'll be putting a description to one of my videos wherein I have showed you how to install VMware Workstation. Check the description if you don't have the VMware Workstation installed already. Second is you need to download the Ubuntu. So Ubuntu desktop is what you need. So you can go for Ubuntu 18 or 20. So I'll be going for 18 and then I'll be updating the 18 to 20. So in that process, you will be learning how to upgrade your current distro to the newest distro, right? So if you go here, you can see that you have this link wherein you can download the desktop image of the Ubuntu. So you just click here and it should start the download in your downloads folder. So I can see that download is going on. I'll already have this, so I'll be just canceling this download and I'm deleting this. So now if I go to my downloads folder, let me show you that I have this already in my system. And let me bring back my, so I can see that it's already there. So if I just scroll down, so you can see I have the Ubuntu here already, right? So I'll close it and I will open my VMware Workstation. So you go to the apps and open the VMware Workstation. So this is my Workstation Pro. This is a licensed one. If you see, this is licensed one, and I have, go to the link below and you will get the details how to install this workstation, step-by-step processes already mentioned in that video. So moving next, what you do, you go to the home page here and you can just click on create a new virtual machine here, or else you go here and in the file menu you can see you have the new virtual machine option there. Okay, so you go to the new virtual machine here and then it says typical or custom, so I'll go for a typical one. You also follow the same steps. Then here you can choose the ISO file, or you can just leave it like that and later on you can choose the ISO file, but I will choose it here only, browse image, and let's go for, I have my image in my downloads, I guess. Yeah, so I have Ubuntu open. Right now you hit next here, then you have to give a name of the virtual machine. So I'll say Ubuntu and -VM. So this is my Ubuntu -VM. So you can have a username. So let's say this is admin, password, something that you remember. Okay, and then next. And then this is the virtual machine name again, and that is fine. Next. This is the size of hard drive that you're going to provide the VM. 20 gigs is enough for me. And this is, there are two options. So you can store the virtual, virtual hard drive of your virtual machine that you're going to create into a single file or multiple files. So I'll go for that, doing that in a single file. Hit next. And then it gives you a summary of the virtual machine template. So for me, 20 gigs of hard drive is fine, 4 GB of memory is fine, network adapter, NAT, I will be changing that, and also number of virtual CPUs. So all this actually depends on the machine that you have, the host machine wherein you have installed the VMware Workstation, right? How much physical memory you have, the RAM that you have, so that you can allocate this much of memory to the virtual machine. So as of now, I have 16 gigs in my system. So I'm giving 4 gig to my virtual machine. I can customize the hardware here. Click here. So 4 GB is fine. I can increase the number of cores. So processors too I have, but I have quad core processors. So I have 8 virtual CPUs, so I can dedicate 4 to this, and then enable this virtualization, virtualize Intel option. Okay, and next is the network adapter. I will go for bridged NAT and bridge. So what's the difference? Then a NAT will actually have an IP address from a different range, which I'll be able to show you after I go into the settings of that. But NAT is basically, it will have a different it will put the virtual machine in a different subnet than the subnet that you have on your machine or on your LAN. So if I go to my command prompt and I say ipconfig, so this one, you usually have the 192.168.1.0 subnet. So you can see on my Wi-Fi card I have from the 1.0 subnet. So if you go for bridge, so your machine will have a IP address from this same range, and the next hop would be your default gateway, the router itself. So that means that your host machine and the virtual machine will be on the same subnet. That is bridged. If you go for NAT, they will be on different subnets, and by default they will not be able to talk. So it will be NATed actually. So if your virtual machine will be wants to go out, they will be able to talk, but not through their original IP. So it will be NATed. So if you have a virtual machine that is put on NAT, it will have an IP address from a different subnet, and then when your virtual machine tries to go out to the internet or to talk to your another VMs, it will be NATed on your LAN IP from the 192.168 1.0 range. It will be NATed to some IP address from that range. So the outside virtual machine or the machine will just see that this the IP. It will not see the original IP, but it will see the NATed IP. I hope you understood that. Let me just show you what is the difference. So I will keeping this unbridged, and I'll close it, and I'll finish. Okay, that's done. Now I can go here and go to edit and virtual network editor to show you the subnet range of the NAT. So you will end up having something like this, and click on the change settings, click yes. Now you will be able to see the subnet. So if you go for bridged, this one, so this will automatically bridge to your Wi-Fi card. So you can keep it automatic, or I would suggest you to select the Wi-Fi adapter or the LAN. So for me, this Intel Centrino R Ultimate N6300 is the wireless adapter that I am having on my laptop. So this is what I will select. How to find this? Just press Windows R. So you'll get the command prompt and type ncpa.cpl, and it will take you to the network connections settings. And here you see the Wi-Fi, right? So on the Wi-Fi, right click or just hover over it, and you will see that Intel Centrino R Ultimate, the name of that adapter. That's it. Yeah, now if you see the VM8, that is the NAT option, you see the IP address range that your virtual machines will get. So this is what I was talking about. So this that would be in a different subnet than your local host. So if you keep it in bridge, it will be the same subnet. So that's why I kept bridge. I'll just hit OK, and then I will hit OK here. Now you can see that the installation process has started, and now it's asking for the default name, Ubuntu VM, and you can change. You can have a password here. So let's have a password. And hit continue. And also you can select login automatically or require my password to log in, right? So let's select require my password to log in. Continue and wait for the process to complete. So this is copying all the OS files to the hard drive, virtual hard drive actually. Okay, let me pause this video and continue when the installation is completed. Okay, so the installation has been done and the VM is rebooting. And now I need time. We will be prompted with the username and password. So basically it will be the password because what we have set is the root user. That means the administrator. And also when you click into this now, you sometimes what happens, your mouse will be locked. So to release your mouse, you have to press the control plus alt on your keyboard so that you will have your mouse back. See, if I click on this, the mouse goes by and it comes down with the control plus alt. Now it's saying that it's installing OpenVM tools. So VM tools is something that you need to install to have better integration with the VM and the Windows. So that you can do on every VM that you install, right? So that is one thing you need to remember. So if you don't have installed the VM tools, you just need to run the VM, whether it's in Ubuntu or a Windows or any other OS, and click on the VM tab here option, and you can see the installed VM tools there. One, this is right now grayed out because it's already installing the VM tools. Okay, now the VM has started, and let's click on the Ubuntu VM user and enter the password that you set and sign in. Now you can so you have different options here. You can go to the enter full screen mode, and this is where you just enter the full screen mode like this. Okay, so cool, right? So now if you check on the I mean, you have already pre-installed applications here, which I mean, you have the browser Firefox, you have the terminal, which is the command prompt CLI interface, and this is the I mean, the wizard. You have to complete this wizard. No, I don't want to send any infos. So my machine is connected to the bridge network. That means I have an IP address from the 192.168.1.0. It says I cannot install this without installing this wait, copy, and then I can paste it, this command, and it will ask for the sudo user root, which is myself, so I can enter the password, right? So let's hit on done. Now if you check on here, you should see that you have a wired connection. I don't know why it's showing question mark. This should not be like this. Mm, but this is connected to internet. As you can see, you have the mm, what do you say, the reachability to the internet, right? Because it is downloading the files. So now I can go and save config, and I can see that my interface is having an IP address from the range that my local network has. So if you once you are connected to the internet, it will ask you to upgrade. You can click yes, upgrade now, and upgrade your distribution to as you know, we installed the 18 version. Now you can upgrade to 20 version, or you can just say here apt get update or upgrade. Okay, you need to say the sudo, and then you can say upgrade, say yes. It's going to the, you are connecting to the server. It'll take some time, it will download. So make sure you have data in your data card, or if you're using uh, any broadband, that is fine. But if you are using something that has limited GBs of data, make sure that you know that this will download a lot of data from the internet. As it says, it's downloading 140 MB, but it will be more than that because it has to download lots of files. So yeah, or else you can also do sudo apt get dist upgrade is one the command that I'm looking for. I think that is apt. Yeah, so this will upgrade your distro. So this is saying that you need 365 MB. So this is upgrading your distro using the CLI, and the other option is to go to the application on, not this one, on the menu you have to click on the software upgrade, and it should prompt you for the upgrade. You can close the terminal here, and it's checking for the updates, and then it will prompt you for upgrading the distro to 20 as it was doing earlier. So yeah, that was the whole process of installing Ubuntu on your VMware workstation. So now you can see that all the computers are that question mark sign has gone away, and this means that the connection to the internet, the LAN is up like this. So you have all the options here. If you want to shut down, you can go and power down here and say power off your machine, right? Okay, that was it for the video, guys. And if you like my video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos as much as possible, and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for the latest video that I upload on my channel. So for now, bye bye. Thanks for watching the video. See you in my next video.